You're right everyone, it's Acer here from Romany Custom Catapults. So I've got another build here I thought I'd show you. As you can see, this one's pellique stopped as requested from the buyer. A lot of people are requesting these boxes now, and all the tooling and whatnot, it just finishes them off nicely. And the ones I build off my own back, majority of them I won't build them without putting the boxes with them, because it adds value to the build. Right, this build is carvex. Now, I've said before in the past I've struggled with carvex, but I've got it down to a fine art now. I've got it as good as you'll get it on a flat surface build. This colour has held its colour really good. You can just see the different layers in there, the paper layers. This is a blue digi camo, 1/4 inch. The backbone of the build is created of, I believe it's 3mm carbon fibre used on this. A nice shimmer to it. Then we've got a 030 blue G10 liner and 1/8 black G10. So it's a 4-layer laminate. Carbon pins. This pin's countersunk down here. Sometimes I countersink them, sometimes I don't. It all depends what mood I'm in. I think they look good both ways, to be honest. As you can see, the layering of this carvex goes all the way through. This carvex was actually coated with 2 layers of epoxy resin. Even the lanyard bead was coated with 2 layers of epoxy resin, but only the carvex, not the rest of the build. The rest of the build was taped up, so it was just this covered, and then after that had dried, I left it each layer 24 hours to proper cure, because I didn't want to put fingerprints in it and whatnot. I wanted to make sure it was done properly, and then polished a couple of times. Got blue G10 clips. It's like an ocean blue cup. The black hex nuts are seated in, and I've also sprayed these riv nuts black. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm really happy with how the colour of this carvex is kept. It's really nice. We'll get as close as we can. I'm not afraid of close-ups. If there's stuff on builds that you notice might be better, then you can sure as hell have noticed, so I'm not ashamed to do close-ups. I don't think any build is 100% perfect. You always strive to find perfection, and sometimes it's in the materials. Sometimes there's stuff that you just can't help. Materials will have little blemishes in it here and there and whatnot, and that's just one of them. So I think to create 100% perfection, you need a little bit of luck from the materials you're working with as well, and how they act and how they drill. The pins here are only drilled through 3/4 of the frame. They come halfway through the carvex, but I didn't go all the way through because that can mess the face right up with this material. It's just things I've learned as I've worked with it. But yeah, summery, bright, nice. That's all I can say about that one, really. I'm happy with it. We've got a Solihull shoot upon us. Not this weekend, next weekend. I'm going to enjoy that. Everything's sorted. So for those who are coming to Solihull, I hope you have a really good time. I'll try and get as much footage as I can of all the hunting targets that we set up for everyone to see. I've still got loads of videos from the Italian World Cup, which I need to post up, but it's just finding the time to upload them all. They take forever. But other than that, it's another sunny day here in the West Midlands of the United Kingdom. It's all nice, it's all good. And yeah, back to another build that I'm working on. Thanks everyone.